what you thought about Spencer, another movie that you got to this weekend that I wasn't able to, which, from my understanding, documents a weekend where Diana, Princess of Wales, is that what she was, Princess of Wales, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Where Princess Diana was away for the weekend with Charles and the rest of the royal family. And it's kind of like these, 3 days or something like that away. And of course, I think Princess Diana, I don't give much of a fuck about the royals, to be honest. But Diana, obviously, I think is more interesting to us. Her lore and her persona, I think, um, out outlives a lot of the negatives about them, and because she seems to be kind of her own person, apart from the whole royal hullabaloo. I mean, to say,
Right.
and this is being tapped as a potential Oscar worthy performance from Kristen Stewart of Twilight fame. Obviously, doing a lot more since then, but
Yeah.
she'll probably never get fully out of that shadow. Did you find this to be worthy of an Oscar nomination?
Yes. Yeah, Kristen
Wow.
Stewart's absolutely tremendous in this movie. Definitely a Best Actress nominee. I'd say lock at this point.
Wow.
Judging what the field looks like, judging what people are saying, Kristen Stewart's gonna be nominated. Whether she wins, too early to say. But I think there's so much momentum for her with this role because it's a great performance. And uh, I mean, you mentioned Twilight. People used to say it's a Robert Pattinson as well, but they both have been making lots of really good and or at least very interesting choices since they left that franchise when it ended. We've gotten shades of Kristen Stewart in Personal Shopper, and even a movie that's not super great like Seabird. Well, you can tell like there are real chops here. There's real intention with her choices, and to pair up with Pablo Larraín, the Chilean filmmaker who recently made Jackie, about Jackie Kennedy with Natalie Portman, to pair up with Pablo Larraín and make one of these singular biopics in a sense again on Larraín's part. Very impressive, but also really smart, I'd say. And just as a quick bookend, people have been saying this recently. Larraín is the one to do the Britney movie because he has done the chops, he has done the work, he has demonstrated that he can handle a public female figure who has had a tough go of it and a complicated relationship with the press. I think obviously we'll need a lot of time before that movie comes to be, but that would be pretty interesting.
I was gonna say, who plays Brittany? Sydney Sweeney at this point.
Yeah, I'm not even ready to think about that part yet, but we have the director. And yeah, like you said, this is set in I believe like 91, 92 Christmas time at a Sandrangen house, which is royal property that they go there every Christmas holiday. It's a tradition.
Spencer is a Christmas movie. Interesting, Dave.
Right. And this is several years before Diana's untimely passing, but well into the fallout of her relationship with Charles. It's gone cold. He's been cheating on her with Camilla. So, like, that's hanging over the movie at this point. And the key thing with though, this is not like a traditional biopic. It is a psychological biopic. Kristen Stewart is in every scene of this movie. She's carrying everything, and it's basically just about her experience with just finding a way to get through a weekend with the family. In a sense, a bit relatable if you loathe the holidays with your relatives, because that's exactly what this is.
This is a real Christmas movie, then.
Yeah,
amazing.
But like Stewart is so great because she's conveying both like manicness about Diana in terms of how she was struggling with what was going on, the way it's the way it's been told, the way it's been interpreted, but also on the other hand, she's like almost it's a very self-aware uh performance, as like she kind of has to perform for the family and just kind of just get through it because she does really love her kids. and the way they portray the toxicity of the stupid customs and traditions of the royals, however mundane they might be. The way they portray that just through Diana's like interactions and like rationalizations about what's going on, it's really really well done. It's like she, she does a great job of communicating with the claustrophobic nature of just being in the house and kind of feeling like she's being watched by the help, and they're kind of like they're snitching on her and all that. It's really, I think it's really cool. And you look at like the audience polling, it's not like super positive. And I think that's because again, it's like a psychological movie. It's not like it's probably not the Diana movie a lot of people want to see, quote unquote. And then we got Emma Corrin in The Crown. We're about to get Elizabeth Debicki in The Crown on Netflix. That's probably more of like the pulpy drama. This is what happened. See it dramatized, right? This is not really that, and I think it's really impressive. Honestly, some of the best scenes are Stewart with her kids. Young William, young Harry. Um, it's really great. A lot was made of the voice of her Diana voice, just the way a lot of people talked about Portman's Jackie voice, right? I think the voice is totally fine as Diana. She doesn't. I guess she doesn't really look like Princess Diana all that much, but the performance is awesome. I mean, she starts seeing visions of Anne Boleyn, and seeing the
Hmm,
parallel in terms of Anne Boleyn's relationship to Henry VIII
interesting.
or whoever it was, and her relationship to what's going on. There's a lot going on, but I think it's really well done. This is written by Stephen Knight, who definitely has an up and down track record as a screenwriter, but I think it's another home run for Neon. Obviously they've been crushing it lately in terms of making awards movies, and there's a lot of parallels you can see with what we know about how Meghan Markle had a go of it with the royals. You can kind of see some of that, and just subtly in the way this movie's going on. So Stewart's definitely the main attraction and why you should want to see this. But in the movie itself, a little more high-minded than you might expect. So I definitely recommend Spencer.
I can't wait to check it out. Definitely wanted to get to it, just didn't work out for me. Just looking through the cast list, seeing Sally Hawkins, someone I haven't really thought about since
Yeah.
2017 with The Shape of Water. How much was she in the movie?
Yeah, so she's actually quite good. She has a small role, supporting role as one of like the dressers of
Mhm.
Diana, like the people that help her put on her
The
clothes
royal
and
dresser.
get ready for breakfast or whatever event they're doing. But like just their conversations, it's just a few conversations directly between them. Uh, Tremendous, and some of the best writing, like and Hawkins' character is kind of like helping Diana like get through that part of her day however she
Mhm.
might have been feeling. So yeah, she's great. Timothy Spall has a important role as like this figure in the house working for the Royals, trying to keep everything on time and keep it going right, custom wise. And uh, he kind of has this like lording, uh, almost creepy nature to him,
Hmm.
but it's never like overdone. I think it's an important role in the film. People have, obviously Timothy Spall's been a lot of things. You might recognize him as Peter Pettigrew and Harry
Yep.
Potter. Um, yeah, he was quite good. I mean, the guy who plays Charles, the woman who plays Queen Elizabeth, they have very few lines. Honestly, they're really barely in the movie. It's really
Mhm.
just Kristen Stewart, almost every scene.
Nice. Well, I can't wait to check it out. Definitely. Sounds like we're gonna be talking about her a lot more as the awards races ramp up. So check out Spencer. Drop your thoughts below if you're watching on YouTube and if you've seen it